Yeah, let's go ahead and get into a couple of quick shots, right? So a couple of quick shots is the Gotham Knights 2022. So we didn't know exactly when it was going to come out. We thought it was going to come out like real late 2021. But it got
was
pushed
that
back
my
a little
anticipated? Was I the one, or was that Mark's anticipated?
No, I think that was yours.
That was one of my anticipated.
I think that was one of your anticipated games.
Darn it, man. I missed on that one, dude.
So that's a bit of a bummer, I think we were all looking forward to it.
I don't think it surprises too many people though. I mean, we haven't seen Jack
it does
from
surprise me a little bit, but
But
it doesn't.
But since they revealed it, we've literally seen nothing about it.
But it looked really fleshed out when they did reveal it, which is why I was really sure it was going to come out.
Maybe it was just that one map level.
Yeah, right. It was so polished. It looked so good.
No,
didn't it?
It looked incredible. And but like I said, we haven't seen anything from it. And
COVID, man.
COVID has an effect on things. So this is going to be a 2022.
Hold on. Do you think they just using COVID as like an excuse?
Companies are. I think a lot of these companies are.
It's like it's COVID, bro. So we gotta push this back like a whole
fewer man hours.
Weren't
able to get it in, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea, dude.
Hey, but
it sucks.
Another one of them was the fact that PlayStation decided to purchase the EVO fighting championship event, or is it a game? What is it? Because I'm not really.
So it's a tournament
series, right?
It's a tournament circuit. So it takes place internationally. Okay. Not just in America. We always have our tournaments in Las Vegas, but they're in Japan. They're all throughout the world.
And is this like any fighting games, or it's like a specific one?
So how it works is it's based on the community, so what people are playing, right? So a game like Super Smash Brothers Melee is still at this because it still has a huge following.
That's big, dude.
That is.
Super Smash.
The fact that PlayStation would be holding
that's crazy.
a Smash Bros is kind of cool, too.
Yeah, like any Nintendo Smash Bros tournament you're going to want. So they got rights to those tournaments, huh?
Yeah, so
wow.
So they'll be throwing these tournaments. I think it's really good for Sony. I don't know how Sony is gonna like use their weight. A lot of these games they already play them on PlayStations. For example, like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
The latest iteration of Street Fighter 5 is only on PC and PlayStation. So at tournaments they normally use a PlayStation to play.
Right.
Some of the other games
I have noticed that a lot of the players prefer the PlayStation controller and the PlayStation when it's available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most of them they play on PlayStation because Street Fighter 5. So at these tournaments they'll have one machine because this can play all the games, you know what I mean?
Right.
So Mortal Kombat, I see 99% of the people using PlayStation controllers, the DualShock to play it, just because that's kind of like the console of choice right now for fighting games. / PC, of course.
So it lines up well for Sony.
So it lines up well, you know what I mean?
Do you think that they'll come out with like a new fighting game that they just want to promote only? Like, hey, get damn good at this game because it's the only shit that's going to be at the EVO.
They might promote now. They might promote.
I don't think so because
they can make their own tournament for it.
Right?
Try to push it.
Just use it.
I just think making a fighting game is so complex, It's like getting into the card game. Like, Valve thought they could make a card game like Hearthstone, but there's just so many.
It's hard to balance.
There's so many factors that go into it, like popularity, feel, what engine are you using. So I don't know. Maybe they'll get some exclusive rights to games. Maybe like I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe like a Mortal Kombat, they'll be like, hey, let's get exclusive rights to this.
Didn't they announce it like 2018, like the new Street Fighter or something like that was coming to PlayStation exclusively or something along those lines?
The last PlayStation, Street Fighter 5 is only on PlayStation.
Yeah,
that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was the one that they
announced. That's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
So it happened already.
Yeah. So it happened already.
That's the thing. Sony is really big on these fighters, man. Yeah. And that's what you were saying. That's why everyone uses PlayStation
because they couldn't play.
Yeah. So it seems
I wasn't making the connection that I was exclusive.
Got it. Yeah. So it's only on PC and it's exclusive to the console of Sony.
Okay, I didn't know this. Yeah. So that's the one. Yeah. Okay.
And as a result, too, I think like more, a lot more niche games are only on the PlayStation. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of these smaller fighting games for some reason,
like Brawlhalla and stuff like that.
Brawlhalla's on all, but I think games that are like made in Japan. Fighting games like I think Guilty Gear.
I was gonna say Guilty Gear.
Things like that, and so
Samurai Showdown. Weren't they making that again?
Yeah, there's a Samurai Showdown, but that's on all consoles.
It's on all.
Yeah.
So maybe that means that there'll just be like more different sections in the event. Like there'll be different fighting games that'll be in there. Since they're just all using PlayStation.
Different games.
Maybe like a whole lot more.
Like I said, it's all community, so it's based on how many people. Because like I said, they still bring GameCubes and Tube TVs to play for Melee because Melee literally has more following than Mortal Kombat.
But they could just use the Nintendo Switch version, though, right?
Melee is for GameCube, so more people play the Melee version than most other fighting games. So they do have the latest Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They do have a tournament for that too.
Okay.
But it's literally based on what people are playing. So if a random clay fighter from the Super Nintendo got popular one year, they will probably bring it to it. So that's the cool thing about this is it's not really exclusive to one thing. It's literally what people are playing. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool.
So
you
wherever the
literally
people
decide,
are at, wherever the population is, just man a tournament, right? Yeah.
So.
Another quick shot, Starfield 2021.
Yeah.
So
Some
I mean
news.
that would technically be Bethesda's first exclusive IP, right?
Yes.
Like that's we think that's going to be an exclusive one, right?
You think that Xbox is going to make it exclusive?
Yeah, they got to. I mean, if they declared, if they declared, hey, we're going to make shit exclusive, in the coming future, right? Starfield hasn't been announced for like any specific system as like it's only on PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah.
So I would think that if it's anything remotely that's got an inkling of a buzz like Starfield, it would have to be an exclusive.
I really don't know. It's more than just asking yourself, will it be and whatnot. It's about what does Microsoft what does Microsoft want? What is their goal? Is their goal to sell consoles? Is their goal to sell copies of the game? Is their goal to sell Game Pass subscriptions? I don't know what their goal is, so it really depends on what their goal is. But you gotta be careful, I think, because you don't want to piss people off too much at the same time, right?
But so I think it's just like Santa Monica Studios.
I really like the Outriders model. If you come to us, it's free, but we'll let everyone else play it if they want to pay for it. Like, I think that's like a decent model, right? Okay, we're gonna make Starfield free. If you want to come play it for free, then come to us, and that's like a super great selling point. But we're not gonna piss everyone off and not let you only play it here. You can buy it for your PlayStation, but you got to pay for it. That is a good model, I think.
But you were saying yourself that most of the time there isn't a real reason why you should get like an Xbox over a PlayStation, because everything that's out for the Xbox is out for the PlayStation, except like a small handful of things where there's more exclusives on the PlayStation.
But I think the more and more games that are AAA that come to Game Pass day one,
you think that will be more of an enticement to get an Xbox? I think that
will make people want to buy.
Because I think at that
point...
At
least Game Pass.
I don't know about an Xbox, I feel like it would be selling more of Game Pass than anything.
Yeah.
And then you'd be hoping that the cloud is pretty active to allow you to play.
My opinion is I think they want to sell Game Pass subscriptions. I think that's my total opinion. I don't know what their opinion is. I don't know what their goal is. I would think they want to get that subscription count up.
Yeah, my opinion is along the lines of Ray's. They want to sell subscriptions, number one.
Right.
And number two is they want to make their cut from software sales. So I think they're in the early infancy of they just bought Bethesda for billions of dollars. So they're kind of like, all right, we need money right now. We know not everyone has Game Pass yet. We know not everyone has Xboxes yet. So let's cast the net wide for now. Maybe Starfield 2 will be exclusive when they start seeing all the return on their investment. So I think it's kind of a little too early for them to start, especially with Starfield. It could be a flop, to be honest.
Right.
So
but I hear what you guys are saying, but at the same time, like, okay, at the beginning of this mention of Bethesda getting purchased by Microsoft, right? There was no breath from them about having exclusives. They were like, nah, whatever stuff Bethesda has lined up, we're keeping it like that. We're not changing nothing. And I believe what Ryan said, or whoever the guy is, the main guy.
Yeah. All contracts are being fulfilled.
Right.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, why now mention, hey, Bethesda's doing exclusives now? Like, why? Especially when you have the notification that, hey, Starfield is coming out this year. You know what I mean? Because that seems mighty convenient that you would bring out a Starfield announcement that is coming out this year, late in the year.
I'm shocked.
Right after the fact that you just said that Bethesda is doing Microsoft only exclusives.
I just think
seems kind of like it would be like.
I think it's Microsoft trying to keep the window open to exclusives. Like, they're not trying to shut it off. But I tend to agree with Mark, though. I think it's too soon, man, to like piss people off. I just think it's too soon to piss people off. I do think there will be a point when you can.
Yeah, totally.
There will be a window when you can just like, nope, this one's exclusive, and people will be like, okay, well, that's just how it is. But I think it's a little too soon, man. Like, it's too much change too quickly for people. People are definitely used to getting their Bethesda games on their PlayStation, you know? Okay. People are used to that, and I think, like, you got to be careful because you want those customers. Like, you want those PlayStation customers.
Yeah,
They're not like your enemy.
Would, right?
You want them, you know? It's just, you know, so I mean, I don't know, but I agree. Like, it's like there's a conflicting like narrative here, right? Like, yeah, we want exclusives, but at the same time, no, everyone can have this.
It would just
so it is weird, right?
Yeah,
but
it would just seem like
it's too soon, man.
If I read an article that says, "Oh, Bethesda announced that they're gonna have," or Microsoft announces that they're gonna have Bethesda exclusives, and then within the same week, I hear, "Oh, Starfield's coming out 2021." I would be thinking, "Oh shit, that's the first exclusive. Yeah, I gotta go get me an Xbox." Or
I definitely think Microsoft is cracking the whip, though, man. Like they want some games done.
Yeah, like we were
joking.
Come on,
we need a game already.
Yeah, like we were joking in the chat. They like, God damn, man, 343 is just blowing this shit. Hey, Bethesda, I need you to step up, dude. Like I need you to give me a game this year that I can put out.
Yeah, we need a game already.
Make people want my system, you know.
So,
but yeah,
a huge announcement.
But I think Ray is right because like think of this: like you go to a restaurant, right? And I mean, you know, avocado's extra, but you see a sign that says avocado's extra. You know what I mean? You ask for it, you get to the cash register, they give it to you for free. You're happy. But if you get a couple scoops of avocado, and then you get to the register, and they charge you, $4-5 extra. You get pissed off. So I was thinking it's the same thing. They got the sign up there saying that, exclusives, but whether they deliver on exclusives or not, if they do have exclusives, people aren't going to be mad. But if they happen to, excuse me, not make exclusives, people will be mad.
Right.
So I think they're just doing damage control. They don't want people to be too pissed off yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's political.
So you think it's just
like
extra
politicians
heads up
talk
that
out
we
of both
will
sides.
eventually have
Yeah, it's like talking on both sides of your mouth. You're trying to appease your base.
Yeah.
Right? Like the politicians will talk to their base and then they'll talk to everyone else, right?
Yeah. Totally.
It's like what you're trying to do is you're trying to say, yeah, all our Xbox, fan base will have exclusives. You're lucky, right? If you have an Xbox talking to you. And then on the other side of their mouth talking to the Sony guys, oh no, we're gonna let it Deathloop, that's still exclusive to you guys. Oh yeah, Starfield, you'll be able to play that if you pay for it, right? And they get their software sales. Like I just think they're trying to talk to everybody. It's very political, right?
So then you guys, I guess it's safe to assume that you guys think that it would have to be a totally new IP that hasn't even been mentioned before. That would be an exclusive.
Yes, that's when I can see them do that.
Because then nobody can get mad because nobody was psyched up about it.
That's
nobody knew shit about it. So it's like, oh, here's something.
Exactly.
This is an exclusive.
Which is why, like, same exact thing with, like, Bloodborne, everyone understood. Okay, that's Sony's. But if you made Dark Souls all of a sudden
exclusive
to
that would
PlayStation,
make some people mad.
That's not good for your fan base.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I think it's exactly right. If it's something that hasn't been announced or people don't know about, I think then they can make it exclusive. Yeah.
Okay. And then one last quick shot that we got is Marvel's Avengers. I don't know who's still playing that shit, but they decided that they were going to finally introduce the Black Panther to finally come into the game.
There was some other character too, right?
Well, they did recently Hawkeye. That shit was announced so long ago. Like finally, when they first dropped the game, for it to come out like 2 weeks ago. It's like, damn, bro, what's the deal? But yeah, they announced that, and then they also decided to give us the opportunity to play as a whole team
generous.
of the Hulk.
Wow.
All together.
That's so generous.
In a squad, So I was definitely shocked that they finally decided to add that obvious thing into the game, right? But I mean, is that shit even enough to like make you want to play it?
No.
Nah. It has to be free for me.
Yeah.
There's gotta be. Sorry, my throat's kind of bugging me today. We've been talking about this for a while, but there's just too many microtransactions and little nickel and diming in this game.
Yeah.
Like,
for them to charge you and then charge you.
I'm surprised they don't charge you for this feature that's limited time. Like, all right, guys,
$4.99
to activate
and you can activate this feature, right? Yeah, exactly.
It's like a consumable you got to pop or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, permission.
It's like you buy a stack of
them. It's like 50 cents for each consumable.
Or it's just like a skin.